Welcome back to the New Mexico State Aggies Dynasty. Today we kick off Pac-12 play in the 2027 season as the Aggies look to start off the season well as they defend their Pac-12 crown. Today's game will not feature our second rivalry game of the year versus New Mexico. Unfortunately, I lost the footage to this game, but it was actually not worth watching for the Aggies. 37-11 was the final score as the Lobos have our number in this dynasty so far. The Aggies were under constant pressure by New Mexico, and while the box score shows they gained more yards, it was because the team was playing from behind for most of the game. This ultimately led to 6 total turnovers on the day, including 4 interceptions and 2 lost fumbles. Parker Watt played so bad this game we actually went to backup Miles Akuanu, but he didn't fare much either, throwing one of the 4 interceptions himself. The only positive of the offense was Parker Watt leading the team in rushing, but that's not very positive at all, considering he's our starting quarterback. Ultimately, we abandoned the run early and were stuck playing catch-up. Receiving stats are even more pathetic as no one went over 50 yards on the day. We mentioned the Lobos defense, and they were all over us all game. Barry O'Neal had 1.5 sacks. They had 2 sacks total on the game. Again, 4 interceptions and even a fumble recovery returned for a touchdown. Linebacker Morgan Pascal played the game of his life with 12 tackles and 2 picks, and this was ultimately the deciding factor in that one. So the Aggies shift their focus to San Diego State as they look to kick off Pac-12 play with a win. Parker Watt's stats coming into this one: 71% completion percentage, 1,039 yards, and a mediocre 10-7 touchdown interception ratio. Let's hope for a better game in this one. We start off here where we see Parker Watt scramble for a big gain on 3rd down, extending the play and picking it up with his legs. That has been the problem. What's been the problem is his arm. As he drops back to throw here, he throws it right to the defender, and that's picked off by SDSU linebacker Stephen Dalton. The turnovers continue to pile up for Parker Watt in recent weeks. Aztecs take over after the pick. 3rd and 3, Danny O'Neal is going to take the snap from shotgun. He's going to fire it away, and he's got a man wide open, Jordan Napier, for a huge gain as they get inside of Aggie territory. A few plays later on a 4th and 1, you don't see this often, they're in the wishbone formation. They line up, and they're going to hand it off to John Ferrerio for an easy 1st down. Facing another 4th and 1 here, they're going to hand the ball off to the other running back. That's Sincere Rainey. He's going to take it up the middle for a touchdown. Aztecs drive down and score on their first drive after the turnover. Aggies take over after in a Watt pick. On 2nd and 6, they're going to start this drive off with a quick out route to Isaiah Wright for a 1st down. A couple plays later, Watt's going to take the snap. He steps up. He's going to load up for a deep pass, and that is knocked away by the safety Mike Wiggins. What an incredible defensive play here to prevent a huge gain. You can't play the safety position any better than that on that one. So Aggies take over 4th and 3. Watt's going to run it up the middle. He gets popped and he fumbles the ball. That is a turnover, another turnover by Parker Watt here as he tries to convert with his legs and gets laid out and fumbles the ball. Aztecs take over after the fumble. On a 3rd and 2, they hand it off to Rainey again. He makes a quick cut, and he puts on the burners, and he is gone. Touchdown Aztecs, but there is a flag down on the play, and that touchdown is going to end up coming back as a holding penalty is called, and that's going to be on tight end Zach Beverly. Aztecs now facing a 3rd and 11. They have backup quarterback Javance Johnson into the game for O'Neal, and he tries to scramble away but gets caught from behind after Tiase provides quick pressure and the Aggies force a punt. Offense takes over down 10 and already with 2 giveaways. They start to drive with Tripley. He's going to hand off. He gets a nice cut block there, and he's going to pick up about 13 to 15 yards. On the following play, they're going to keep it on the ground. He's going to continue on the left side. He actually gets up to the 2nd level this time. He gets it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Nice yardage there. Later on the drive on a 2nd and goal, they're going to reward him. He's going to get it in the goal line. He pushes through, and that is a touchdown, Aggies. Nice bounce-back drive for New Mexico State there. Rushing attack key on that drive. Aztecs possession now facing a 3rd and 7. Aggies are going to bring the blitz. Javance Johnson has nowhere to go as he's met by 2 defensive ends as the Aggies force another punt. After the punt, they're going to start off with a jet touch pass to Humphreys. He cuts. He's got the 2nd level. He's at the 20, the 15, 10, 5. He's caught, but he cuts across the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. 14 unanswered points by New Mexico State. They don't let the slow start doom them here, and the Aggies are now in front 14-10. Aztecs following drive, facing a 3rd and 3. They're just going to hand this one off here to Rainey, and as he stops short, their OC obviously doesn't have a lot of confidence in their quarterback. Aggies drive again now with the lead. Awaz can make a change at the snap. He scrambles. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man downfield. That's Caden Trevino. Touchdown. What an absolute dot by Parker Awad there. Amazing throw by the struggling QB. And the Aggies now have 21 unanswered points. Aztecs now find themselves down 11. On a 3rd and 7, Johnson's just going to check it down to his tight end. And he stopped well short of the line of gain. And another punt. Aggies' 2-minute drill leads them down to the 16 with 45 seconds left. Awad's barking orders here. He takes a snap. Steps up. He senses the pressure. He scrambles right. He outruns the defense. And now he's running towards the goal line. He gets pushed out of bounds. What an athletic play there to extend the drive. Later, on a 2nd and 1, Awad's going to hand it off to Humphreys. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Aggies. 28 straight points after 2 consecutive drives with a giveaway. Great composure as the Aggies go into halftime up 28-10. Where it felt like this would be a possible repeat of the Lobos game. This team bounced back and kept their composure, and now they have the lead going into the second half. SDSU starts off with the ball after half, and QB Danny O'Neal does return. On a 3rd and 9, the Aggies bring a blitz. O'Neal lofts it up, and that ends up getting picked off by cornerback Jacoby Campbell. Not what you wanted to see out of the half if you are an Aztecs fan. Aggies is forced to go for it on 4th and 3 on their ensuing drive. Awad's going to take the snap. He's going to try a quick throw to Isaiah Wright, but that gets broken up, forcing the turnover on downs. SDSU starts off with now has the ball at the 25. They're going to hand the ball to Rainey. Whoop! He makes 2 men miss on the spin move, and he gets all the way down to the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal now from the 11-yard line. O'Neal takes a snap. He steps up, throws it, finds a wide receiver, and that's a touchdown. Quick strike throw to Keith Nolan, and he dives into the end zone for 7. Aztecs cut the lead to 11 now. We skip ahead to 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Aggies going to hand the ball off to Rashawn Chance on 3rd and short. He gets the 1st down, but a flag is thrown, and it ends up being a holding. This holding penalty forces a long field goal attempt by kicker Freddie Joya. He kicks it. It's on line, but it's just short as it bangs on the lower crossbar. No good. SDSU drive now after the miss. Facing a 3rd and 1, they're in that wishbone formation again, and O'Neal takes a big hit, sack fumble, recovered by the Aggies, and that is a turnover forced by the defense. After the fumble, Aggies are going to run a quick little speed option. Awad pitches it to Sean Humphreys. He darts to the end zone, dives in, touchdown for Humphreys, 3rd of the game. Another multi-score touchdown game for Humphreys, and he's going to extend the Aggies' lead. SDSU now down 18 with 9 left to play. O'Neal's going to fake the handoff. He's going to look. He's going to throw it right up the middle. That's a tight end, Brian Wolfer, for a 1st down. Later on 2nd and 8, O'Neal's going to take the snap again. He's going to scramble right. Defense commits, but they leave the running back wide open. That's Femi Faria for a touchdown. Aggies left him wide open trying to get to O'Neal, and that's a touchdown to cut into the lead. SDSU ended up getting the ball back after forcing the punt, and they've got 4 minutes to play. From 38, they send a man in motion. The ball is snapped. O'Neal stands into the pocket, but eventually he gets taken down, and that's another fumble. Luckily, the Aztecs are able to recover it. Later, facing a 3rd and long, O'Neal's drop back to pass. He's going to stand in the pocket. He slings it. That's up for grabs, and that's picked off once again. Cornerback Jacoby Campbell for his 2nd of the game. Defense comes up big there. On a 3rd and 1, Aztecs going to hand it off to Rashawn Chance, trying to ice the game, but he puts the ball on the turf, and the Aztecs recover, keeping themselves alive in this one. They end up driving all the way down to the goal line on 3rd and inches. O'Neal takes a snap. He quickly bails to the pocket. He's going to dart for the end zone. He gets tackled, but he ends up breaking the plane. Touchdown Aztecs, and the lead is now cut down to 5 after another turnover. They line up to go for 2 to cut the lead to 3. O'Neal takes a snap. He hands it off to Rainey. Aggies are waiting for him, and he gets stuffed by Tyler Australia, and the 2-point conversion is no good. SDSU has no choice but to kick an onside kick. It's a dribbler, and that's recovered by New Mexico State's hands team, and that's going to be the end in this one. The Aggies survive and rebound after a tough loss and a slow start to win 35-30 and pick up their 4th win in the season and the first win in this year's Pac-12 play. If you enjoyed today's action, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. See you guys next time.